I need you to watch this video.
Am I in trouble?
It's complicated.
How complicated?
Everything's under control, but I want you to watch this, and then we'll talk about it.
I have one issue that I need to address like the numbers on the house, and that issue is MP. Let's talk about MP. I'm hearing his coach isn't a fan, thinks he's more into fame than actually hooping. And I gotta say, I agree wholeheartedly. You ever hear of an NBA player with a YouTube channel? Michael Jordan didn't have no YouTube channel. LeBron James don't have no YouTube channel. Let's get serious here, people. I'll be shocked if MP starts a game this year. This coach isn't starstruck.
That's what
He's going to make MP earn every single minute as it should be. But hey, maybe I'm wrong. All eyes are on MP now. Is he going to fold under the pressure? If I'm Harvey Lesser, the GM who overruled his coach, I'm up at night sweating all over this. Good luck, Mr. Lesser. You and MP are going to need it.
This airs tonight.
Yeah, I see the
I've got a friend at
swag
Cupcakes
now.
Daily sent it over as a favor.
So you telling me Coach don't want me here?
You weren't his first choice, but that's not necessarily a big deal.
Oh, and you're sure about that?
Front offices have varying opinions on prospects all the time. What's important is how you react to it.
Okay, so how do you want me to react, Kristen?
Well, that all depends on what you want and what you're willing to do to get it.
Oh, yeah, this 2K, I'm about to be dangerous.
So you can either wait and see or speed the process up. But everything has drawbacks and benefits. It's not a simple calculation.
Okay, so are there any other options to speed this up? Look, I'm way too good to be riding the bench over some organizational disagreement.
You can always go public.
Public how?
We have our ways.
You got a devious side, Kristen. I like that.
Oh, I'm an agent. That's what we do.
Okay, so what are we talking? What does that look like?
Well, something public yet subtle, unmistakable, but also with a hint of plausible deniability.
Yo, what are you talking about? Try that again, but don't sound like a fortune cookie.
Go to social, find someone complaining about your playing time, like the tweet.
Oh, you serious?
You know how many amateur sleuths there are digging up dirt on social every day? If you like a tweet saying you should be getting more playing time, I guarantee you the public will pick it up, amplify it, and bring the situation to a head.
Okay, so what does that accomplish, though?
Well, it forces the issue out into the light.
Smart.
Now the coach has to answer questions from the press about why you're not playing.
But don't he got to answer those questions anyway once they see the Perkins video?
Kendrick Perkins says a lot of things. Not all of them are newsworthy.
Okay.
But if what he says is backed up by you doing something like that, ooh, now we got a legitimate news story. And more than that, we've got a controversy, which is something no team wants. So if you want to get into the starting lineup as quickly as possible, this is the way to do it.
And that's quicker than just going to the GM?
The owner's going to hear about this. And when that happens, situations get rectified immediately.
You really think this could work, huh?
Oh, wow.
Oh, no question. But there will be ramifications. The front office won't be happy. The perception of you as a team-first guy is definitely going to take a hit. But maybe you're someone unafraid to speak their mind.
You know, a lot of fortune's been made with that kind of brand positioning, huh?
No front office wants controversy. It's a lot of work to unwind. And since you're good enough to back this up, I might as well start you now and nip that controversy in the bud. So how do you want to play it?
You don't have a preference?
I'm here to provide you the menu, pros and cons. In the end, it's up to you because you have to own it and live with the consequences.
Okay, word.
But I need to have an answer before you leave this room because if we're going to shape the narrative, we need to get out ahead of this now.
Okay. I'm ready to go on TV tomorrow and call out Coach. And by the way, this is ridiculous. How did I get stuck in the middle of this stupid feud?
All right, there'll be time for that. Let's start with social now.
Okay, I'm with it. Where is that? Where the tweet at so I can like it?
Look, I love the enthusiasm, MP, but I don't have anything prepared. I'm sure you and Ricky can handle it. You guys are old pros at the social game. Just dig and find a tweet saying you should start and like it. The internet will take care of the rest.
Okay, for real, thank you so much for helping me work through this. I really appreciate it, Kristen.
Hey, man, that's what I'm here for. If you need anything else, you know where to find me.
I'll see you soon.
All right.
Take care, Kristen.
Yeah, I'll see you soon.
Guys, you already know what time it is. Get my shooting up with the free throw. Cause last one is the easy.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Forwards, and it's Gobert in at the 5. And for Sacramento, Fox and Hall. And Grant, you look.
Jazz is on display tonight.
So Utah going with an almost entire new group here. Hassan Whiteside, he's checked in for Gobert. Gay comes in for Bogdanovich. O'Neal, he's checked in for Ingles. And Clarkson subbed in for Conley.
Boy, an all-star from his 3rd season, and Donovan Mitchell continues to thirst for improvement. Scoring, rebounding, playmaking, everything climbing year after year.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans, going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Fox against Gay, and 2 other stats that Mitchell continues to increase: free throws made and 3-pointers made, Doris.
Well, those are 2 hallmarks of efficient scoring in the modern NBA. It's not about scoring with volume, right? He can do that. But Mitchell surpassing Karl Malone for the most 30-point games in Jazz franchise history for a player before his 25th birthday. Think about that.
To the middle. Shot's good by the little general.
More than just a score. Hield moves the ball well, especially when his guys are open.
Utah has gone 2 of 5 from beyond the arc in the first quarter. Clarkson passes to Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. Here's O'Neal. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes, but he loves to set his teammates up.
Fox up top. Check by Mitchell. Back to Fox. To the wing, right side. 6 on the shot clock. Holmes, no good.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And he gets that one. Clarkson's gotten his 2nd bucket.
Well, very difficult to guard the floater. Jordan Clarkson, nicely done.
Inside, here's Little General, and it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts. So it's Utah now. 4-point game. Gay outside. The 3-ball. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Sacramento has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Fox against Mitchell. Here's Fox. Down low. Little General. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
It's been all about Joe Ingles for the Utah Jazz. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be back in a moment. And you hear it again and again. The Utah Jazz culture is team first. All-star Donovan Mitchell summed it up.
We got guys who are continuously making plays, and I think we thrive off of it. And I think the best part about it is we don't really care.
And Grant, for the Utah Jazz, that's something that's been that way for a long time.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, we forget the San Antonio Spurs modeled their culture after Utah long ago. Now, selfless, team first, and competitive is what they're all about.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Utah.
They're playing a physical brand of basketball so far, and those trips to the foul line have been very useful.
Well, another thing they've been having success with has been the 3-point shot.
On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. They've got Jordan Clarkson. Eric Paschall is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Mitchell, and it's O'Neal in at the... small forward position. The Kings trailing. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Where was the defense? Can't allow Hill to get this kind of positioning to throw it down.
Here's Mitchell. Offensive rebound. And they converted last on attempt number 3.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Here's Hield. He had 9 points in his last time out. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, Brian. De'Aaron Fox has upped his scoring average every single season. He said, quote, "It's just continuing to stay in attack mode early and often. I feel like no matter who it is, I can get to the basket. Once you see the ball go in a couple of times, it definitely helps to shoot jumpers after that, guys."
That jump shot is the final piece, Allie. Good stuff there. Thanks. All right, we're putting you on the spot here, Doris. Who do you think is the best head coach in the NBA?
Boy, you're trying to get me into trouble, B.A. I think most people are going to answer sort of old school Pop because of the number of championships. I'm going to take it in a different direction and say one of the guys that captivates me, whether he's loaded with stars or whether he's trying to grind it out, that would be Eric Spoelstra. He's got the ability to X and O with the best of them, and I think he manages people as well as anyone I've seen.
From deep, Conley sinks it from distance. Conley's got 5 points.
Well, Mike Conley has mastered pick-and-roll play and does such a good job making the right decisions.
Man, good whistle there.
Eric Paschall. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Kings, number 25, taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both shots. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Conley passes to Gobert. Outside Conley from behind the arc. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Ingles. Conley's got 6 in the quarter.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Halliburton outside. And there's the drive. The 3 from Barnes. Here's Thompson. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. Rebound by the Kings. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
Yeah, they were able to execute offensively in a hostile environment, which led to a lot of high percentage shots.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Well, we hear about NBA players whose dads played in the league or overseas. But for Tyrese Halliburton, his father, John, was a referee.
I mean, that man, Tyrese, was exposed to the game at such a young age. His father, John, took him to basketball camps starting in preschool. And when you watch how Tyrese plays, it's obvious he has a great feel for the game.
That's a complete effort. Stuck with his man, gets his hand up, and then he doesn't hesitate to finish the possession with the rebounding job.
And the basket by Hield.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Timeout called, Sacramento. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't,
and the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going.
The section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest.
But as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separate. Utah going with an almost entire new group here. Hassan Whiteside, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Pascal comes in for Bogdanovich. Gay's checked in for Ingles. And Clarkson subbed in for Conley. Whiteside, the pass to Mitchell. Here's Pascal. Pass to Mitchell. And that one comes up a bit short.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
They've got Buddy Hield. Mitchell out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Rashawn Holmes. And it's Little General in at the four-man position. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Now here's Hield, defended by Gay. And there's the rejection. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And so it's Utah with the W. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure. But they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you later.
Just got off the phone with your agents, and they filled me in on the plan.
Cool, what you think?
It's right up our alley.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I was having second thoughts when I was on my way over here.
What? No. This will be exactly what you need. Plus, I got the perfect tweet for you to like. Check it out.
Let me see. All right, it's sent. Hey, yo, that message was kind of wild. Are we doing too much?
What? No. Look, you liking a tweet saying that you love your teammates ain't news. This is news.
Man, I don't know, bro. I'm getting cold feet now, homie.
Look, that's fine. You're being aggressive, all right? It's natural to be a little nervous.
You're right. What we do now?
Now, you should probably take a walk if you're feeling this anxious. And actually, we're out of Gatorade, so...
Bruh, why you keep drinking the Gatorade that fast?
Because I work out and I have to refuel. Because I watch 2 movies and a podcast.
How were they?
Not that good.
Don't it feel better when you tell the truth?
I do not.
Yo, Rick, my phone been blowing up, G.
Oh, good. That means it's working.
What do we do now?
Now, we wait for it to become a thing.
More waiting?
Look, it'll be like a day or 2 max. Internet outrage machine will probably get around to it once they figure out what else they're mad about today.
Look, I'm tired of all this waiting around, bro.
Yeah, I know, because you're a guy that likes to take action. It's one of your better qualities. But for now, just sit tight. Let your team handle it. I mean, that's why you got us, right? You just focus on hooping. We'll take care of the rest.
My favorite.
I don't know what you're thinking, but you're way out of your depth, MP. This isn't how you handle your business.
I gotta look out for myself, coach. Who else go look out for me, huh? Who go do it if I don't? Tell me.
All right, hey. Forgetting for a minute that there are literally a million other ways to take care of yourself that don't include airing your dirty laundry on social. What do you think I'm doing here? Looking out for you since day one.
You gotta do what you gotta do. I gotta do what I gotta do because we both gotta put food on our tables, okay? It's not personal.
That look personal to you?
It is what it is. I'm not about to be concerned with what another man think about me. Okay, coach? I'm not doing it.
It's your life, MP. But what you do affects those around you. And if you can't see that, you got a lot more growing up to do than I thought.
Crazy. Told ya, about to be danger. Danger.
This is
an aerial view of our location today, Sacramento, the capital of California. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for
Kevin, thank you.
What a unique player. And defense is his calling card for sure. David, thank you. Now, Golden State's starting five. And the old core of this team out there, Curry in the back.
Warriors.
The point guard position in particular, much more scoring expected than in decades past.
Yeah, you got to be a triple threat at every position, and at the point guard, it just commands so much more attention. They're the initiators of the offense. There's so many guys who are tremendous scorers that can create opportunities themselves with the ball and do it from deep range. They can play off a pick and roll and manipulate the defenses. So it has been a golden era for point guards, and it's a new way in which they play, being able to shoot that three ball, Kevin. And the right guy to finish the job, Curry.
Barnes outside. Passes to Fox. Here's Little General. Oh, that's blocked. Wiggins against Barnes. Pass to Curry. Now, here's Bielitsa. From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And that's a superb pass coming from Curry that time. Just scanned the floor and found the guy for a clean look.
And something we've seen the last few years. Boxing ones thrown at Curry, although they've had mixed success.
Curry against Fox. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Curry can't get it to go. And amazing to even consider using a boxing one in the NBA, isn't it great? But Curry does that with his offense to the teams that defend him.
Kevin, I agree, and it did work well in the 2019 finals. Curry has started to adjust to that look. Much harder to use when Curry has other options on offense.
Here's Wiggins. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the way in. Wiggins has got his second bucket tonight.
And man, I love it when Wiggins gets vertical. Such an impressive athlete.
Outside, Fox. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Here's Little General. They get it again. Holmes, good.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Fox against Curry. Shoots it. Barnes grabs the miss.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
That one falls. Barnes has got 12 in the game.
Using every bit of muscle he's got on that one. What can I say? Harrison Barnes likes to get in and attack.
Here's Curry. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV.
Harrison Barnes getting it done for the Sacramento Kings. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Well, he's won at the highest.
Stay in the moment and just focus on here and now.
Well, you're here to what? Keeping your focus.
And as much defensive attention as Curry commands on a nightly basis, he can't afford a lapse of focus.
Number 25.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Curry and Poole have the guard spots. Kuminga out there with Draymond Green, and it's Porter at the small forward position. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective until my late 30s. I plan on being...
Warriors substitution.
1:05 left in the first half. Curry against Fox. Fires the 3. No good. Shot missing. So the Kings will take it the other way.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
The Kings shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
There's 37 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Curry is inside. Guarded by Fox. Tries yet again. Count that one. And the Kings' lead has been cut to just 7 on the basket from Wiseman.
And that's what the coaches right now want from Wiseman. Just effort points, get in there, stay active.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And they get it back. Here's Wiseman. Sacramento grabs the miss. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
And that was a tough one. They expected to...
Bielitsa, who's checked in for Wiseman. Porter comes in for Green. Kuminga's come in for Andrew Wiggins. And Poole subbed in for Klay Thompson. Well, we've heard, Brent, some teams say more should be done to protect players from dangerous fouls. Do you agree?
Well, I think the headshots are something that people are looking at most. It's player safety comes first. And I know a lot of people that watch basketball in the 70s and 80s when the game was much more physical, where those plays didn't result in technical fouls, see it a bit differently. But it's still about protecting the players and avoiding those kind of plays to put them in danger. And I'm for that. Well, the more Fox does that, the more he's going to be looked at like a leader.
59 seconds left in the third quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Poole. He kicks it to Porter. Shot clock at 6. Rebounded by the Little General. Greg, we heard the rumors early in training camp. This team is a bit torn on their view of MP and how he should be used.
Well, from what I heard, the front office loves him. But the man making the lineup doesn't agree, and it's become a point of contention. You wonder when MP will get a chance as a starter.
Down low, here's Little General. Yep, that one goes in there. And now a 12-point Sacramento lead.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Fox, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Fox.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
6 seconds left to play in the third. It's Curry outside, and he hits the buzzer beater.
And a big-time 3 to cut it to single digits. They've kept it.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Kings ahead. They lead by 9. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Next. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Curry and Poole have the guard spots. Porter is out there with Kuminga. And it's Wiseman in at the 5. Warriors trail by 7. Curry with a wide open look. And another 3 for Golden State.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Timeout called by the Kings. And Greg, just from the eye test, Kuminga's built like a guy who's in his late 20s. So it's Sacramento who scraped by with the win. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brett Barry.
All right, I got a question. Regarding the social media post that you liked, it seems safe to assume you were trying to send a message. What message were you trying to send to the team?
Look, Frank, I don't send messages through social media. I do that through my play on the court. During the few minutes I get to be out there, you know?
All right, well, would you say getting yourself trending was the goal? Trying to force the conversation?
I'm a human highlight reel, Frank. I don't know why I'm not always trending, to be honest with you. And I guess maybe people ain't seen enough of your boy.
Well, I guess they're not, MP. Thanks.
Got your tongue tied, Frank? Wait till you see me on the court.
I'm not surprised at all that MP was stooped this low. I told y'all, he didn't like the coach. And you know what that little channel of his, he wants the drama. It's good for ratings. Believe me, I know. And can we talk about this tweet for a second from user Start MP, you idiots? First of all, is that your burner, MP? I refuse to believe a real person would name themselves that. Second of all, the tweet said, and I quote, "Free my boy MP. I swear y'all clowns wouldn't know Michael Jordan if he smacked you in the face." Are you kidding me, MP? You think you're Michael Jordan? And you want to talk about clowns? The only clown here is you, running around with your Twitter fingers, acting like a fool like this.